this is Anna with Soul Embrace Tarot, and we're doing a portal reading. 12-12 portal. I love the idea of portals. I really do. There's something magical about it. And it's just these little snippets of time that remind you to kind of, they serve as reminders to focus on yourself and things that you want to release or improve. They serve for that reason. If people are not aware of portals, they just go about their day without really feeling any kind of special magical energy. But I feel like when you start to tune into these vibrations and this type of behavior and processing and all of that, I think you start to feel the energy. You start to feel it. Or at least take advantage of the fact that there is an energy that supports you making changes in your life. You know, the number 12 is considered a high vibration number. I mean, if you really look at all the numbers, they all have some kind of special meaning or representation. For each of us, a number, the number 10 can mean something to me very special, and it means nothing to you necessarily. So there's also that, right, where you can attribute special meaning or special meaning to a number. But it is, a high vibration number, and it symbolizes cosmic order and perfection and completion. Those are the things you can find when you Google the number 12, right? You can attribute what it means to you. The 12-12 portal, for me, seems to be a little bit special, and I'm not an astrologer by any stretch of the imagination, nor am I an expert on anything. I do what everybody does. I Google stuff, and then I but I take time to pause and ponder on it, and I dig a little deeper and go through my resources that I like using, that kind of stuff, right? So I maybe dig a little deeper than the average bear. So I feel like this may be special or more enhanced because it's 12-12-24. So I find that interesting. I don't know if other people have talked about that. I'm sure many people have. There's people who are very knowledgeable about this stuff. And so I urge you, as always, to research and find your own resources and your own references that can help sort of guide you. I just wanted to do a reading. I get the feeling that these types of portals are good for releasing things. We're always talking about releasing things that don't serve you anymore. And if you missed the last opportunity, maybe this time around you'll be like, you know what, now I'm going to really do it. There's also, I get the sense about balancing our energies, like our masculine and feminine energies, trying to heal those within us. I'm not sure where the reading is going, but I'm feeling a sense of needing balance and creating harmony within ourselves so that it shows itself in your external world, right? So let's see what Spirit has to say about this 12-12 portal for whoever resonates. Okay, what do they need to know, Spirit? What do they need to address? What does the collective need to address for this time of the 12-12 portal? Which always has a few days surrounding it, right? The days before, during, and the days after usually are still have that high vibe energy. Well, there you go, the Fool. Releasing. Okay, hold on. Anything else? I want to get in it right away. This one. Okay. Three is good. Yeah, there's some stuff that needs to be released. Some of you are carrying pain. Some of you are carrying heartbreak. Some of you are frustrated at not being able to speak your mind or to speak up for yourselves. And so your throat chakra needs some balancing. There's 2 throat chakras here and a crown chakra with the Fool card. So give me a second. Most definitely need to... No, go back. Go back where you were. There's a lot of insecurity about finances. There's still a lot of people that are not speaking up that because they don't feel that their voice is worth hearing. Well, they don't feel that they have an opportunity to speak up. And what does that mean? Speaking up about what? About whatever it is you feel you need to speak up about. That was helpful. You know, whether it's at work, you want to have, I don't know, you want an ergonomic chair. You're uncomfortable, your back hurts. It's a simple example, but it could be as simple as that. And you need to just speak up to HR and say, hey, you know, my chair is really uncomfortable. Can I get a better chair? Or a keyboard that actually is more comfortable, whatever, right? Or speaking up to get a raise because you've been at the same position for 3 years and you haven't received a raise, and you feel that your skills have developed or you bring more to the table than is expected of you, and you feel internally you have this conversation with yourself, but you don't take it you don't take it outside. You don't take it to the authority that could possibly make it happen for you. So there's a block there for you. There's a block that is possibly you maybe not feeling that you deserve. You know, there could be self-esteem issues there. It could be as simple as social anxiety and being shy, or not ever having been given opportunities to speak up for yourself, always being told as a kid growing up, right, from the people in your life, be quiet. No, your opinion doesn't matter. Maybe they may not said it that way. They may not have said it that way, but the vibe felt that way, that I can't really speak up. Or it could just be your personality. It could be a whole bunch of stuff. Whatever it is, you got to work on that. You have to balance your throat chakra so that you speak up for yourself and so that you can claim the things that you actually do deserve to have in your life. There's an insecurity about your finances. You feel like you may have this, and it may be subtle. It may be almost subconscious, that you may feel like, I'm always going to be poor. You have that attitude of, I'm always going to be financially struggling, right? And no one's willing to help me. I mean, you help yourself by speaking up, by developing yourself, by developing your skills. That's stuff that you have control of. That's what will allow you to get a better job, to get more pay, to, I don't know, develop your own business, whatever it is. I hope that's making sense. There's a need for you to go within so that you can figure out you have to take time. If you're not giving yourself time to process and analyze the things that happen in your life and why you feel the way you feel, then you're doing yourself a disservice, and you're keeping yourself stuck and with this kind of, oh, I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus 24/7. I live on the bus, right? I mean, you're always going to feel that way if you don't really take time to properly contemplate what it is that you need to change. There's things that need to be released here. There's things that need to be changed. I'm not ignoring the Fool, but I'm addressing this because I feel like the Fool energy is jumping ahead. The Fool jumps off the cliff. He's on the edge of the cliff. He's looking up in the sky. It's so beautiful. Look at the beautiful mountains. Oh, look, I see the road ahead that I want to take. I'm jumping. Meanwhile, his little dog there, you can't see him. Let's see if you can see it. The little dog's right there. The dog's like jumping at his feet. He's like, wait a minute. Where are you going? The dog represents loyalty. The dog represents possibly your subconscious, trying to tell you, wait, but, you know, think things through perhaps a little bit. The Fool is like, I'm jumping. I'm going ahead. I'm moving forward. I want to start fresh. I want to have a new beginning. I want an adventure. I want to be spontaneous. I'm sick of being stuck. And that's the attitude that you have to take. It's hard though. That's why I was kind of waiting for the Fool. It's hard to, it can be hard or easy. It just depends on your personality, right? Taking the Fool energy. It's like you're being asked to take a little bit of the Fool energy and jump forward and do these things. Let's see what else comes through. I hope that's made sense. You're being asked to, you had this energy at some point. This Fool energy, this freshness. You've gotten stuck, and you're possibly taking time out for yourself, or at the very least you're being asked to take some time out. If you're having some financial issues, if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm struggling so much, how can I just do whatever when I'm struggling? Well, take some time and really, really look. What is the struggle about? Why is it there? What can I do to change it? Because it's not just going to fall from the sky. That I will tell you. It's not just going to be like, ding, here's a bag of money. Maybe. Some people win the lotto. Some people win in a casino, I guess. I know it happens all the time. It doesn't happen to me. But it happens to people. But you can't sit around and wait for that to happen. The best way to improve your situation is when it's you that has felt prompted to make the change for yourself. That's more valuable than receiving. Look at all the people that have so many problems after they win money, or they inherit money that just comes from nowhere. There's problems that comes with that because they haven't prepared themselves. This is preparation. This is analysis here. This is taking time out, rejuvenating yourself, because yes, there's been perhaps some struggle, insecurity, feeling like I'm alone here, like nobody can help me or nobody wants to help me. There could be a pity party here. It's very possible. Some people maybe are unemployed. And you're like, listen, well, take the time out and figure it out. What can you do to improve your situation? This is a good time to figure that out, or at the very least begin thinking about it. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, it's a journey, my friend. You're at a crossroads, possibly. This is a journey of transformation, of transforming your situation that you are not satisfied with and making positive changes. It's a journey. And this could be a long journey. You know? There's unknowns here. There's a road that takes you somewhere where you don't know where you're going. And that's okay. That's that Fool energy, right? That's the road that the Fool sees far away. That's the road that he's seeing, that he's looking at. And he's excited about it. Because it is exciting. It comes with transformation. It transforms any kind of dissatisfaction that you have. And it's a self-made journey. It's a self-made path. Anything else, Spirit? What's that's annoying me. Hold on. Switch. Something flipped. Let's see what flipped. It's still bothering me. What the hell? Is it you? Yeah, for sure. Many of you are not aware of the skills that you have. You need to sit down and write it down. Maybe that requires revamping your resume. And by revamping your resume forces you to sit down and really look at the things that you know how to do. You might not realize that you have a bunch of skills that can take you to a new job, right? And I'm talking about job here, but it doesn't have to be job related. It's just because the finances are showing strong here. But this could this could be about anything in your life where you need to speak up for yourself. This has come through a lot in recent readings. I feel like I've said that a lot recently. This may be the time. This may be the time for people to start really doing that. I think a lot of people hold back. A lot of people don't realize their potential. And that, how do you know what your potential is? By taking the time to really sit down and look at yourself and be honest with yourself. What can I do? What can't I do? And if there's things that I can't do, what can I do to teach myself those things? Do I have to go to school? Do I have to work more another year in this job to develop a certain skill? Do I have to ask, can I be trained in this? I mean, can I, you know what I mean? Can I volunteer? I mean, I don't know, whatever it is. It requires effort. It requires balancing the current state of where you are and learning a new skill or developing or establishing more of a balance in what it is that you know versus what you need to know. I hope that, gosh, I don't know if that's making sense. It requires effort. And you need to be fully present in the moment. You can't just be like, just in these little few cards, I'm seeing a whole ass journey here, okay? I'm seeing someone who feels stuck, whether it's with finances or other areas of your life, as someone who feels isolated, who feels like they don't have enough support coming in, whether it's financial or from emotional support, whatever it is. I see someone who needs to really take a time out. At one point, you had this energy of excitement and you felt renewed and you felt, well, go back to it. But now you've begun a journey or in the beginning of a journey. You're at a crossroads. It's not even the journey. You already started your journey. It's the crossroads. Now, at the crossroads is where you need to stop and look at which direction you want to take. Do I want to stay stuck? Do I want to continue feeling like I'm struggling all the time? Or do I want to take a path where I have to learn new skills? I have to look at like I said, I have to actually look at the skills that I already have. You might not even be aware. You've stayed stuck in a situation and you may not be aware that you have skills that can take you to a better position. You can make connections with other people so that you don't feel so isolated. You can develop relationships, establish connections, networking. Yeah, connect with your passions. What are you passionate about? Maybe you've just gotten stuck. Reconnect with that full energy, with that excitement, your creativity. Awaken your creativity. Play. Begin to play again. I think many of you may have lost that. You've gotten stuck in the realities of life, everyday life, right? The everyday life struggle. And that's this one. You need to take the time to reconnect with, perhaps maybe it's reconnecting with your inner child. Maybe it's healing inner child wounding, right? Maybe it's just reconnecting with that fun, that excitement, that spontaneity, the innocence. Maybe you've lost that along the way in this journey that you've already been on. Now you're at a crossroads. The crossroads has several roads now for you to choose. Where do I turn? Do I go back to the one I just came from because it's what I know? I don't want to. Or do you choose something else that can take you into a whole other area of your life? I hope this is helping. I'm not sure. Move. You're stuck. Move. Do something. Do something. Stir up your pot. You know, like I always talk, I don't know, maybe you don't know, but I'm always talking about, you know, in life, we go through our journey, we go through our path, and we stifle things that we don't want to look at. We push things aside, and then it gets sort of stuck like sludge on the bottom of a pond that's slimy and muddy, right? And then you got to stir it. You got to stir it up and deal with that stuff that's gotten stuck on the bottom. You see that heart? You see the hands, right? It's about stirring up things that you need to really look at. It opens up your heart space. The heart space is what makes you want to explore and to have fun and to have different life experiences. It brings in support that many of you feel you're lacking. I think I've said enough. What do they need to work on, Spirit? Some of you might need to move. Some of you might want to move, like physically move to another place. How do you do that? You have to make a plan. You have to, throw stuff out. You have to buy some things, some supplies to move. You gotta stir things up, right? You gotta figure out how to do it. Apply that to other areas of your life. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Yeah, stay stuck out of this energy of, I'm struggling, I'm poor, I'm insecure, nobody wants to help me, nobody wants to be around me, that kind of thing. Step out of that energy. Too many. Be clear about what you desire. I mean, really. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. For you to be clear about what you desire, you have to take time. You have to take the time. You have to speak up. You have to speak up, first of all, to yourself. You're not connected with yourself, right? You've maybe lost that connection. Refocus. What do you desire? And then work on manifesting it. You're the manifester. You're the one that can do it. No one else can do that for you. Prosperity. Your material needs are provided. I mean, really, like a lot for those of you that are worried about your finances, right? Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, let's do the Akashic. I know we're not, Yeah. Thank you. Patience, because yes, it requires patience to do all of this stuff. It requires patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. Yeah. I hope that was helpful. Use this portal time. It's just another time. I mean, you can create your own portal. You can do this same thing any day. But this is a good opportunity, right? It's just a little reminder from the universe to kind of get you to focus on the things that you want to change, and to look at your skills that you possess already. This is about building your confidence, right? About you building your confidence to see the potential that you have to manifest what you want in your life. You're the one that has the potential. You have the talents, you have the endurance and the stamina, especially if you've been struggling for a while. You have the stamina. You're still here. You're watching a reading. You know what I mean? So you're still here. Just refocus yourself. Look at what you bring to the table, and what in whatever area, in career, in relationships. What are you bringing to the table? And develop that even further. And then choose the path that you want to take. Build extra skills that you need to really, really perfect whatever it is that you want to do. All right, I'm done. I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. My soul embraces yours. Till next time. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.